back to Ark Survival Evolved, where 8 Ball has made something amazing. Look at this! Poop twice on top of each other. That's just insane. One more time and you can have the snowman 8 Ball. That would have been sweet. Alright. So today we're working on some fencing and we're going to take care of a baby T-Rex. I got the baby T-Rex here. It's almost done, so I decided to pick it up because we needed to get a little bit of wood. But when I was getting this wood, I found out this tactic is okay if you need lots of berries. If you need lots of berries and you need lots of wood, then a Bronto and a Mammoth combo is pretty good, actually. The Bronto will get lots and lots of plants. Like, I already took out all these plants, but they keep respawning so quickly just by going to my house. And then all you do is once the trees are gone, then you can go back here and get lots and lots of berries again. So we're getting lots of narcotic berries mainly so that we can get some more narcotic going. Need them for another Gigantosaurus. The only tricky part is when you're dealing with hills, the tail goes with the body. So if you're not angled with the hill, you're not going to hit any of the grass. So it's kind of a neat thing to know that there is some kind of range with this. It's not just one giant swoop. So you could almost sit like right back here and stab it, and you won't get hit by. Of course, you have to risk getting pooped on, but that's a risk you must take. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep collecting berries with Tiny. We're going to go home, take this wood, set down the egg, let it pop out, see if we get a Pebbles. And we're going to work on some walls. It's going to be a little bit of a slower day today. A little nice, chillaxing kind of episode. Everyone's doing pretty good. They're all chilling out. I reorganized them a little bit after that crazy Spino attack. And we've got these guys here. So we can go and get fish. Like, fish is the nicest thing to get for a bunch of meat. As far as trying to get, meat for your baby dinosaurs, pretty much. It's so much easier. I get like 26 meat every time I chomp down in the water. Especially down in the river. But I have to show you guys this. I noticed this after I got this one back in here. Because I figured we might as well have it with the rest of them. But look at this. Look how tiny it is compared to its mama. Close this door. Okay. The tail on that thing is almost as big. Seriously, it pooped again? What have you been eating? Its tail is as big as the baby. That's just nuts. You got berries? Good. Okay. I decided to say it. I was like, wow. That was crazy. And I thought I saw an egg out here. Another packy egg. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these packy eggs. I have a ridiculous amount of them. And I did see this one. 1 second. Come on. Come on. Crouch. Always helps. What about over here? Did we get any more dodo eggs? You did. It's been like popping them out like crazy. Click some eggs real quick. Another one from you. Seriously, why would you ever need any more than 2 dodos? I just produced so many. Alright, and now that's just poop. We go ahead and bring you in place because we're gonna have to build some more stuff while we're waiting for this little baby dinosaur. What is this? I saw a raptor earlier. Is that what's going on? You hear the music and you just gotta look for something attacking your walls pretty much. Where is this thing? Let us deal with this trespasser. Let's not do that much extreme. Tiny is on neutral. There he is. Come here, jerk. It's my gate. That's what you get. Attacking my gate like this, honestly. Now let's go. I'll do the wood later. Let's go ahead and plop this thing down. It's so close. So close. Take that out. And I realized an easier way of not eating this egg when it's in your inventory on accident. Just hit O. We just drop it on the floor. And there it is! It's almost done incubating. Let's go ahead and make sure this last little one. I got it to where we can throw a lot of berries on this thing. And we don't have to worry too much about it starving really soon. I actually almost killed it. Because I accidentally was looking at it right after I stopped recording. And accidentally hit control, which does this. Yeah, I don't know why control is attack, but I accidentally bumped it and I punched the face of that little baby Dodicarus. And I was like, I held my breath for a second thinking I almost killed it. I did not. I was lucky. Okay, that's gonna go in here. Yes, I got rotten meat on this because I need to have the storage. And then we're gonna head, throw a little bit of wood in there just while I was there. And this thing's almost done. Now remember, I got things sped up, so if you're wondering why this is going much quicker than it should be, it's because I sped things up. I think it's at 3 and 3. Just till they hatch and I get them kind of fed to where I don't have to watch them, and then I'm gonna actually crank it down because let's be honest, I don't really need them to be adults right now, and I kind of like them being babies. And we have security, so we don't have to worry about losing them. So I'm not going to worry about these guys being useful right now, and they will eventually grow up. But I think some of these are going to take a while, like 3 times, and this thing's only gone up a little bit. And this thing, it's almost hatched. So we want a girl so we can get Pebbles. Otherwise, how long before you guys can mate again? It's going to be 9 hours. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. By the time I raise this one, we could almost have it. But if we could get a Pebbles, that would be pretty sweet. Seriously, you guys poop like crazy all the time. You're always pooping when I'm looking at you guys. So close. Double check this one real quick. Good. And who wants some meat? No one. Oh, you actually could use a little bit more meat. And you too. I got lots of meat on the dinosaurs and in my fridge, just in case. We're going to have some meat for this one. It pops out. So Wilma's 53. Fred is 95. But we got to remember, we got Fred. He was what, 50? 53 when we tamed him? And Wilma was only like 18, I believe. So it's going to be a little bit of a low level. Probably even out with Fred. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got 2 guys. We got 2. Accept. Have some meat, little one. Oh my goodness. And imprint. Cancel. We got 2 baby dinosaurs. I don't know what we're going to do with 2 baby dinosaurs now. Meat on you. Okay, come here, little ones. Come here. I need you to get out of the wall so I can get to you a little bit easier. Come. Come, my children. Are you stuck on something? Please don't be stuck on my refrigerators. I don't want to tear those down. I can't believe we got 2. I know it's a possibility. Actually, there's a possibility of getting 3. Do I have to open this door and get a little farther away? I need you to get over here. Oh my goodness, Betty. Quit popping out dinosaur eggs. Come on! There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need to disable wandering. You're floating on top of each other. It's so weird. And we will check their stats. I'm pretty sure when they're twins that their stats are exactly the same. You're going to have to move a little more. We need more room in here. There is just not enough room for 2 T-Rexes in here. That's nuts. I can't believe we got that. Alright. Perfect. You go forward a little bit more. And then I want you to come forward a little bit so you get out of the other one. And I better check. We didn't get 3, right? Come on. Come on, T-Rex. There you go. Okay, that one's free. It's still kind of stuck in the floor a little bit. But if you notice the colorings... Oh, wait. Never mind. Only one of them kind of got their parents. No, no, no. Let's be honest. That's not even close to what their colorings are. That one's somewhat familiar with... I guess... Wilma. Right? That's Wilma? Or is that Fred? That's Fred. Wilma's red and grayish, so you're orangish and grayish. That's pretty close, I guess. But you're pretty close to Fred. But, wait, I just realized, guys, we got 2 females. Do we go Pebbles 1 or Pebbles 2? I don't know. You guys are really kind of freaking me out, though, with this bobbing. I don't want you to fall through the world. I really don't. That'd be kind of hits. I don't have any more meat for you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I clicked on you. There was none of the 3rd one, right? There's no surprises. We're gonna get a death sentence thing. Dilo, you need to move. Dodicus, you need to move. We're gonna have to take them outside, kind of get them out of this bobbing motion. Any of you stop. And Dodicus should be following me. And then we'll get them. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take up more time than I was expecting. Where do you go? Where are you going, little one? Oh, there you are. I thought that was... Never mind. Never mind. You know what? You come out here. Just come out by your parent. We don't have time for this. You got 2 baby T-Rexes to feed now. We're going to need more meat. Meat. I can't believe that. That's just nuts. I was not expecting that. I mean, the odds. I don't remember what exactly the odds are, but they're kind of low. So it's just a surprise that we even got them. With T-Rexes, nonetheless. I'm kind of glad I got them, actually, besides... I mean, Argentavis twins would have been nice, but... Dodicarus twins? Triplets? No. Okay, let's get this one out. And then we'll be able to get the T-Rex out. And then we'll have to move these guys probably a little bit more later on, but right now we just need to get them out and see if we can get the bobbing to stop. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know. They're both level 57. Let's get them outside and then we'll figure out. I know for sure one's got to be Pebbles. I'm thinking the darker one. Or the orange. God, we could do the orange one. Orange one could be Bbles. Let's get them just outside so they're walking normally first. They're so tiny. Alright. No more bobbing. Good. And then you come outside as well. Yeah, there's no way we were going to have those two grow up in there. One maybe for a while, but not two. We would run out of room. Alright, double check the meats. Wow, you're just eating like crazy. Alright, so stat-wise. 1800 health, 546 stamina. 1800 health, 546 stamina. Okay, 285, 6,300. 285, 6,300. 630, 144 point something. 630, 144.6, and then of course 100. So they're exactly the same stats. Oh my goodness, look at their tails! They're so tiny. That's so funny looking. Your tails aren't that small, are they? No. For some reason their tails are really small. They still got the huge head though. I told you. I'm gonna have a huge head when it came out. Let me reorganize these dinosaurs. We gotta put them next to their parents. I mean, that's just nuts. Photo moment. And then I'll be right back once I reorganize all these dinosaurs. I don't know what it is with me in this lighting, but I'm nailing it, I think. Look at this family. This family, I decided, and I came across the name. Did you just poop again? You did. So, because I couldn't figure out what to name the other one, I decided to go with Pebbles. So, meet Pebbles. You see what I did there? They got Pe and Bbles. Pebbles. So I thought that was kind of clever. I was like, I don't know what else. I mean, we could have thought of something else besides Pebbles, like gravel. But I'm like, that's not a very pretty name. So I was like, let's split up the name and do Pebbles. And so now when I have to say Pebbles, I call both of them. Look at this. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's amazing. So they got some really good stats. A lot of them from their daddy. But I believe the mom had some good stats too. So they got some of them. But I think he had the good stamina. Yes, Wilma, look what you made. You and Fred made this. Yes. Oh, that's so sweet. Now we had to babysit. But they're doing pretty good. They actually are holding a lot more meat quicker than I was expecting them to. So I think we're pretty much ready to start working on stuff. You guys got meat, right? Yeah, I gave you extra meat. You got some berries. We'll have to give you a little bit more berries. And there we go. And your baby, I just realized we never named your baby. Let's go ahead. Mo and Killer. You know what? This isn't going to be a pretty name, but it's a Dilo. It's not supposed to be pretty, right? Molar. Mix of Killer and Mo. I don't... Yeah, that works. What about this? Molar. Yeah, that works. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at naming. Alright, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and take all this. Oh, we got to take this too. And I better go get Tiny in before something happens. I mean, I have had a T-Rex spawn in this area. I've had a... What was it? A Carno, Alpha Carno spawn in this area. My luck, an Alpha Raptor would spawn in this area and then kill Tiny after we did all that gathering of the eggs. I don't need those in there. I need this in there, and then I need to put this in here real quick. Wood. There we go. And let's go ahead and... Oh my goodness, so I just realized we're going to need to get more meat way more often. You don't have any meat on you. And I just took the rest of the meat. Oh, we're going to have to do a meat run probably. Because I am... Well, no, I got a little bit left in the fridge I saved. Emergency cases. We could use that until I decide to pause, and then we'll go get some meat with one of them. The fish should probably have respawned a little bit in that pond. Always nice to have fish nearby. And let's go ahead and grab one more batch of berries with you. And then we should be okay to build some walls. We're going to start with, because we have, well, yeah, I don't want to open up the door, especially with the babies. And I don't want to have these doors open, but basically we're going to build some of the walls and then tear part of them apart from the other side so that we can finish. Because what I'm going to do, might as well tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to put a double kind of wall. Basically, I'm going to have stone on the bottom and then wood. And then down the line, I might decide to do 3 layers, and I'll put another stone if I want. But right now, I'm going to have stone and then wood on the top. That way, I don't have to get so much more wood. And all this wood that I'm going to be tearing, you know, you're so slow, that I'm going to be tearing out from the old ones can be used for the stone ones that go on top. And so, you know, it should be okay. Because I can always replace all these ones that are over here with some stone as well, kind of make it all matchy-matchy. Oh, there's not too many fish in here. There's quite a few piranhas. Oh, you're so slow. I'm going to do that off camera. You're just too slow. You're just too slow, Jude. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll take this. And more berries. More berries. More berries. Any more berries? There we go. And then, do you have any wood? You got a little bit of wood. Alright. You just stay there, Tiny, and look all beastly. I got babies to attend to. Okay. Wilma, you're just nuts with eggs recently. Just nuts. Still got 8.5 hours. Okay, let's go ahead and check these one last time. They could use a little food. And then you pooped on top of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more meat, and then we'll start some walls, and then I'll show you just what I'm kind of got planned. And then I will have to cut because I have to go get more meat. And then I need some more raw meat from you. And then let's go ahead and make some more narcotic real quick. It looks like it's going to be a little hot actually right now too. Throw that in there. And then craft. And then craft. And then boom, boom, boom. Craft. Sweet. Alright. A little bit more meat real quick on those two. No, that won't work. I've cooked up a bunch of meat using our grill because I figured when I leave, eventually these things are going to be, well, eventually I'll probably be doing that. They will eat so slowly with the trough that I could just throw a bunch of cooked meat on them. And then that way when there's no food in the trough, they could at least eat the cooked meat that's on them. Because they actually eat the cooked meat last. So that way it's an alternative. If I run out of cooked meat, or I mean raw meat, I'm all confused now. If I run out of raw meat in the trough, then at least they have cooked meat on them that they can eat while I'm gone, and it won't decay so much. So let's go ahead and grab like a few of these, and I'm just going to show you what I got, because I have to actually make a bunch of the stone ones, because what happens is, because, now I pooped, because we already got the wood walls on these wood foundations, we don't actually need to, as you can see, build stone foundations. But if I want to put these fresh down, I believe I have to make stone foundations. So I have to make a bunch of those. But basically, let's use someplace like by the front gate. So it'll look really nice too. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to replace the bottom half of a bunch of these stone ones. And I'm thirsty, which is wrong key. There we go. And then that's it. Oops. I got my gun out. What am I doing? 6. There we go. And that's what it's going to look like. We're going to have the stone, and then we'll get the wood. And then eventually what I could do, I'm going to do it by the front gate because that's a little bit taller here. It's going to be like that. So it'll be like a sandwich pretty much with the wood in the middle. I think it'll look kind of nice. But we're going to start working on that. I got to make a bunch of stuff. I got to get a bunch of meat for these 2 babies. Pebbles. I got to get meat for Pebbles. And then I'll be right back again. And we've done it. I got the outline going and all done. Look at this. Kept having troubles. I was able to snap to this one for a while, and it was making it work. And then I decided to get this corner out and just kind of broaden it. And all of a sudden it stopped, and all of my walls were the opposite direction. So I had to go back to here and start from over here. But it was fine. came out. I got plenty of stone walls. Should be able to finish and convert some of those, and then I'll use all this wood to remake the wood panels above, and we'll go with just 2 high for now. Before I had a bunch of problems with the Paraceratheriums, but there's not a lot of them right now, so I don't plan on having them tons of spawning in lately. One thing though in particular spawned in right in this little mosh pit, as you may notice. What? There's a Dilo in here for some reason, and then blood and vinegar just destroyed it. Not piss and bones, blood and vinegar. I don't know how it got in here. I'm thinking it could be because it's such a big area, it actually spawned in here. I don't know. But luckily the babies are all fine. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, but baby dinosaurs automatically are instinctive enough to actually run away. They will not fight anything. They will instantly try to run away. And so that's a cool little note. And so yeah, all these guys try to kill whatever that little Dilo, I'm pretty sure it was. That was a Dimorphodon, but Dimorphodons never go aggressive, so it must have been a Dilo. I saw the D. But I still can't get over the tiny tails on these things. They're so tiny. So tiny. But there we go. We got those guys. They're stewing. They're actually really easy. Like, I haven't checked on these guys for a while, and they're just slowly eating the meat. I'm sure they're going to eat a ton of it, but they're not eating like crazy. Like, what I'm having troubles with is this Dodicris actually was having a little trouble. I kept coming back and it'd be actually full or empty. So they eats quite a bit of food, this little one. Oddly enough. But look at its feet. I just noticed the other time I was out here. Its feet are huge. Like the size of its head. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this in there and check on the last bits. And then I have to do a bunch of wood walls, which is fine now. You are actually a juvenile still, but you're almost to, what is it? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Adolescent, I think it was. These guys are eating quite a bit. This is now finally a juvenile, so it'll eat a little bit slower. It's almost as big as you, dude. But watch out, gotta keep it in line, otherwise you're gonna lose your authority? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go, and those guys are fine, and go and finish these walls. So I got a bunch of stone, so let's go ahead and get that going so I can make a bunch of wood walls with these. Let's grab all those. I can't grab them all. I can, just barely. I would move with you, but let's just go ahead and take like a few of these off. Actually, I don't need any of those. Let's take that, and that should be enough to give me... Yes, it is. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I was having trouble because I knew we were going to have to open this up to trying to get rid of that little corner that we had here. I mean, that was just crazy tight corner. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just turn him off on Wonder. And then this happened. I was like, oh, he's stuck in the middle of those. We can tear this all apart now. It's just coincidence that the one dinosaur I didn't want out got stuck. I don't even know where he is. He's somewhere in there. Did he get free? No, he did. I don't know how he got free. But he's been stuck there this whole time. Okay, let's go ahead and start converting these. I'm actually thinking about going and learning. Oh, by the way, I was wrong. You don't actually need to learn the stone ones. The wood ones will actually stick to the wood foundations. The only downside I could think of this is that if they happen to break just the foundation, but if they're going to attack that much, then you're more in trouble of your walls breaking than just that little foundation to worry about. Because they usually just go after the walls and not just the foundation. I mean, the only thing that would go after their foundations would probably be something really big that could hit them. And we're running out of weight. It's fine. Oh, I'm all done. Make a bunch of wood walls now. Bam, look at this. I can make 4 because I destroyed 8. Alright, let's go ahead. So I'm going to learn. Do I even have the recipe for that? I mean, the wood door, the stone doors look pretty nice. To be honest, they look really nice with the little metal reinforcement. So let's just see. Because if I ever were to make like a bunker, I'd probably just make it out of stone instead of metal. And I can always rewipe. So what do we need? Reinforced door, I think they call them, for the stone. Did I spell that wrong? Yes, R-E. Reinforced wooden door. I need to learn the wooden door. Okay, let's just type in door then. Let's do this. I need to learn the thatch door. Alright, let's do this. Thatch, wood, reinforced door. There we go. I literally have so much metal blueprints, I don't even need to learn any of the metal recipes probably. I've got trapdoors. I've got the hatches. I've got windows. I got ramps. I got foundations. Like, oddly enough, I have tons of metal stuff learned, which I think will probably be a little bit more than everything else. Oh, we're getting there. I'm gonna need a few more stone, it looks like, but I have enough stone. It's just I ran out of wood again. And then I have to remember all our dinosaurs. What the heck? Wilma, what is going on with you and those bounces? That is ridiculous. And your eggs. Why are you popping out so many eggs right now? Let's go ahead and learn and make... Let's see, we need at least 2 of those, yes. And we have to make some of those. And then let's go ahead and make some more wooden walls. Seriously, the bounce. You're way over here. That is ridiculous. I thought it was just poops, but how... Bouncy eggs, I guess. What kind of eggs do you lay? They rubberized? That's just nuts. Let's go ahead and pop this thing in. Make sure these things are still okay. Oh, we'll have to get them a little bit more food here. Let's just grab a little bit more since you're eating a lot more. And you can hold more. But yeah, T-Rexes aren't too bad as babies. I was afraid they were going to go through food like crazy. Like, if you look, this is going down pretty steadily. Remember, it's 3 times. As soon as they're juveniles, I'll slow it down. But if you go over here at this Dodicarus, I guess it's about the same. It just seemed like it eats way more than those 2 baby ones. Let's throw this other egg. I got 27 eggs. We should definitely be able to get a very good quetzal pretty soon here. Like, we might just go for a big one. I can shoot it now, so we can get that part done real easily. So that's not too big an issue. Oops. Speaking of shooting. No, walls. And then we want to do this wall. Oh, I gotta do that pen still. I completely forgot about that one. Alright, and now we got that all done. Now let's go ahead. And I think I don't have enough stone to make the doorways. Let's do these doors. Just to get them... Actually, I don't know if I want to put the doors in yet. I think I want to get the walls just in case it decides to break the doors. I've never replaced walls. Does that... Let's test this. Just wooden walls. Take those. Wood. And... I don't have any stone on me. What are you doing in here, bug? Get out here. Go. Shoot. Machete. Gotcha. Alright. We'll have to put some, like, torches around here, I'm thinking, to keep things from spawning. Then again, it could have just flew right over here. Okay, let's go and get rid of that. And that little bit of wood I don't honestly need. And let's grab some stone. And let's craft up, what is it? 2 of those. And let's test this out. Okay. Is that another egg? Seriously, Betty. Seriously. You and Wilma. Popping out eggs. And... So, 8... Yeah, I think it's because there's no... It knows that if I were to tear that out, it would not be able to replace it. So let's try using this one. And what happens to the wooden door? The wooden door stays in place. Okay, that's kind of good to know. And now I can replace. See? Nifty. Look at that. That looks sweet. I wouldn't put any on my house because I never use the doors. I just constantly have them open. But it's just good to know later on if I wanted to upgrade something. But I have to do it in a certain order. Sweet. And I gotta leave those so I can get in and out. And look at this, we're almost done! But I'm not going to bore you guys by having this all on camera, because there's a lot of walls to make here. But there we go, we had quite an exciting little bit. We had 2 baby T-Rexes, twins. I was not expecting that. Very good levels. Finally got our pebbles. I mean, odds of getting twins and they were females? Crazy, Wilma. Crazy. Somebody pooped over here. Get out of my yard! That's it. That's it. You're gonna get it. Machete time. Wait. Get out of the bird. Let's fight this. Don't you run. Where'd he go? Where'd he go, guys? You just let him go? There he is. I got this. Got him. Alright. Level 5. He earned it. Alright. And let's go ahead and click this last egg, because I saw it. Poop on an egg. Alright. Nailed it. Oh my goodness, over encumbered. But yep, got our babies. I'm gonna let these guys grow up, and then I'll turn it down so that they grow up a little slower. And then, yeah, we'll have a lot of babies running around here. Are you doing good? Good. And I'll see you guys next time when, if these guys grow up enough that I can use the feeding trough and put lots of meat in there for them to eat, we might go and do something exciting. Perhaps, if nothing else, like if we don't get a kangaroo to spawn around here, I might try for the lizard with the big fin. I didn't mention this before, but the dung beetles actually only spawn in caves, so I'm not probably going to do that because I don't need actually gas, or I mean I don't need the oil or the fertilizer. And if anything else, we can't get any of those two to spawn, we might go for a high level quetzal now that I got all these T-Rex eggs. I'll have to check the numbers, but it's a possibility. And I will see you guys next time.